Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that doesn't get said enough in the small business world. Trying to be the perfect small business owner, not the best, not improving, not learning, but perfect. And if you're being honest with yourself, perfection might be the very thing that's slowing you down the most. Because perfection looks productive on the outside, but on the inside, it's actually fear. Fear of messing up, fear of being judged, fear of wasting money and time, the fear of not being good enough. And I know this because I am living it. I've delayed lunches, sat on ideas, and overworked things way longer than necessary, all because I wanted it to be right. So today I want to break down the real reason why being a perfect small business owner is not good and what you should focus on instead. This is not about doing things sloppy. It's about doing things honestly and consistently. Reason number one, perfection keeps you stuck in planning mode. Let's start with this one because this is where most people get trapped. Perfection keeps you planning, not progressing. You research for weeks, you tweak details, nobody will notice. You keep telling yourself, I'll start when it's better. But here's the truth, planning can become procrastination really fast. You could be working on your business every day, still not moving it forward. Perfection convinces you that waiting is responsible, but most of the time, waiting just delays learning. You don't actually know what customers respond to, what sells, what needs improvement until you put it out there. A lot of the small business owners don't realize this. Clarity comes after action, not before. I didn't learn what worked by getting it perfect. I learned by doing it, seeing what happens, and then adjusting. Reason number two, perfection creates unrealistic standards. Let's talk about it. Pressure. When you try to be perfect, everything feels heavy. Every candle has to be flawless. Every order feels stressful. Every post you make has to feel like it has to perform. And now your business doesn't feel like a business. It feels like pressure. Perfection creates standards that you cannot maintain long time. You start to feel guilty when you're not posting enough, you're tired, and when life is lifing. And that guilt turns into burnout. Here's something important. Your customers don't expect perfection. They expect consistency and care. Most people don't even notice the small imperfections. They don't want it to be polished. They want it to be real and reliable. Perfection is often about control, and consistency is about trust. Trust is actually what builds a brand. You don't need to show up at 100% every day. You just need to keep showing up. Reason number three, perfection blocks growth and confidence. This one is understated and powerful. Perfection blocks your growth because it keeps you from getting feedback. You don't grow in isolation. You grow through experience. The confidence doesn't come from doing things perfectly. It comes from surviving imperfect moments. Think about it. You trust yourself more after you've messed up and recovered. But perfection tries to protect you from ever failing. And in doing that, it also protects you from growing. If you're faith-based like me, this part really matters. Sometimes we pray for growth, clarity, and confidence, but we're unwilling to move without the guarantee. And faith doesn't work like that. You don't need everything figured out. You need obedience, movement, and willingness. Some things only become clear after you release them. Question. What if the thing that you're waiting to perfect is the very thing that's meant to strengthen you? Reason number four, what to focus on instead of perfection. So if perfection isn't the goal, what is? Here's what actually helps: progress over polish, consistency over intensity, learning over approval, obedience over control. You don't need to be the best. You need to be present and persistent. Most successful business owners weren't built on perfect beginnings. They were built on showing up again and again. So, if you've been hard on yourself lately, I want you to hear this. You're not behind. You're not failing. You are learning. Release that pressure to be perfect. Give yourself permission to grow and improve. If this video spoke to you, drop a comment and tell me, what is something you're done overthinking? For me personally, I'm done overthinking product launches, and I'm also done overthinking my social media posts. And if you're building a business and you're not pressed on it being a perfect business, go ahead and subscribe. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, keep glowing and growing.